fantastically well.
It's what, 3 months to the election? Is your stomach rumbling?
No, not at all.
Are you sure
not even for once?
You're not scared?
No, not at
Nothing.
all. Nah.
Vim day?
Extreme.
You sure?
Too much vim.
And yet you are fighting ordinary protesters who were protesting
No,
against
I wasn't
galamsey.
fighting ordinary protesters.
What
I
were
was
you
going to do citizen arrest of some hooligans.
Citizen arrest.
Yes.
But should you do that? You are
Yes,
a governing
yes.
party. Youth
No,
president.
this has nothing to do really with party governing and opposition or something. People were destroying our, property, and we thought that, we should stop them and protect our property. So we're going to protect, our staff, and then to do citizen arrest and then hand them over to the police. That's all that we're going to do.
But the democracy have people. What they
There's no democracy in them.
How?
They are hooligans.
How?
These are miscreants.
They wrote officially to inform the police they are going to demonstrate, and they've done engaged.
Yeah, they didn't tell the police they were coming to,
exercise.
block the roads with boulders and, remove keys of security vehicles and throw them away, and harass ordinary citizens, stop them from accessing healthcare. They didn't tell the police all that. They didn't write that.
So what were you intending to do? To go and engage in a fito, as they say it in Hausa, face-to-face, face off with them, fight them?
No. I said we're going to do citizen arrest. So we're going to, take them.
How can you go and take them when you can report to the police? You did not.
No, the police was there. They saw the vandalism. They saw the distraction. And they did nothing to stop it. So we thought that, well, if in the full glare of cameras, security, they are watching on us, private property is being destroyed, it was incumbent on us to stop it. So we were going to do exactly that, stop the destruction of the property, and then hand them over to the police because they had crossed the red line. You
mean you were going to begin chaos? You're going to start a chaotic scene
No.
That's what you're going to do. Because this is a group of people who are doing their demonstration. You show up there with your boys also and say you're coming to arrest them. How can you arrest them when they are demonstrating?
Yeah, well, that's what we're going to take them.
No, you cannot take them. Yeah. They are not.
We're going to take them like fowls.
How can you take them like fowls? They are not fowls. They are strong young men and women who have come to demonstrate. If you go there to go and arrest them, what you did, you should admit was wrong for you to have even intended and harbored the intention to go
not at all.
Engage in a open confrontation.
Not open confrontation. I'm not sure it would have.
And you even were targeting NDC when the demonstration had nothing to do with NDC.
No, that is a separate enterprise. Some of the in intel that is available to us, suggested something was going to happen. So as a party, we had a discussion and we decided to, take a position on the matter. I'm sure you have followed consistently the defacing of Dr. Baumier's billboards, posters, flyers, and all that. I'm sure you have seen it. We have so many videos of it.
I saw the destruction of the barricade around the cathedral.
No, even that one is quite the latest, but they have been series of it, unprovoked. And, this thing, we are the party in government and, let's, contain some of these provocations and so on and so forth. But it got to a time that the youth in the party said, no, we have run out of patience. We don't have any patience anymore. So now the posture we have taken is that if you tear down our posters, we also tear down yours.
You're going to do boot for boot.
Yes.
You're going to do eye for an eye.
Yes. When you slap me, I will not turn this. You when you slap me on the left, I'll not turn the right one for you to slap. I'll slap the left one very hard.
You are the government. Your party is the government.
This is not our government. This is our principle.
Yeah, but that's the wrong principle. There's a principle called rule of law. That principle says that you hand over everything to the law to deal with.
No, when you slap me and I slap you back, it's not against any law.
That's how you're going to. So on election day, that's what you intend to do?
No.
On election day, if someone shows up at what's the name of your polling station in Tamale?
Tempera Boot B, Russia Bangladesh.
If Rashid shows up and slaps you on that day around 9:47 a.m., what would you do?
He knows how we do it in Tamale.
How would you do it? You slap him back?
Why would you slap me and go scot-free?
So you
I'll
slap
slap
him
you
back.
back.
When there are police people or soldiers or,
No,
or
that
fire
is
service people.
that is away from the.
No, I'm saying around
from
around the
polling-
voting area.
Yeah, no. You cannot just come. I will take my time, finish voting, and I come. Imaru, me, when I start a fight, I don't end it. Those who know me will tell you.
Unless blood comes.
And it's not about unless blood, but I don't finish my fight.
So you slap the person back.
Oh yes, when I go and finish my voting and come back, I'll slap you.
Is this Tamale Central?
No, Tamale South.
Your concern is Tamale South. And if Haruna boys see that happening and they decide to fight you, do you know where that's going to end? It's going to escalate.
No. It's not. It will not escalate. Like
It will.
I
And
said,
then it means that election would be the election day would be
No,
mad.
no,
And the
it
man
will
behind
not.
it would
We
be
will
the
not
youth
get there.
organizer of the
We will
who is
not- we will not
expected
get
to be who is expected to be measured and calculated.
I am very measured. I am very calculated.
No, but what you're saying sounds like you are going for war.
No, not war.
Are you
We are
sure?
going to cast.
Yeah, but when you're
ballots.
saying that I slap back, you don't go there.
I'm only telling you my principle as a person.
Yeah, but that principle
Yes.
should not be what you use to lead a political party. Because you're leading, you see, I don't know what the youth strength of your party is, but I'm sure
We are in millions.
It's in the millions.
Yes.
If you say this to them, that on election day or even ahead of the election, if anyone slap back,
Yes.
where is the law?
So don't slap.
No, there may be a slap.
Why should you slap somebody?
I'm just saying there may be. When John Mahama said he was going to do
So
boot for
all
boot,
of it is conditional.
when John Mahama said boot for boot, this was the explanation he gave. When Akufo-Addo said all die be die, this was the condition he gave.
You see, Umaru, let me tell you something. In life, anybody that trounces on you leaves you with no respect. So for me, my self-respect, I never joke with it. That is why I will protect my self-respect. If you don't need to slap me. You don't need to touch me. When I disagree with you, I tell you this is my disagreement. Let's debate, our ideas, and everybody goes. I don't see why you should hate someone. I will never do it. I will never be the first to hate.
Okay. You've said that the democracy have people, there's nothing democratic about them. But what they are demonstrating against is illegal mining, which is destroying our water bodies and all of that. Should you not, as a youth leader, be associating with them? Should you not have held a placard to go
I
and demonstrate?
associate fully with the issues of galamsey, with the citizenry. I stand with them. I have written on this particular matter. My views on it is very, very public. When the last 3 dies, the last man dies. I've said this time without number. So it's not anything strange. Of course, behind the scenes, we have these discussions. You understand? Because everyone is concerned. It's not as if nobody is concerned. Only some people are. Because it is an existential threat to all of us. And I've said this time without number. Umari, you know that I don't hold the citizenship of any other country, nor residence, nor permanent residence of any country. So I don't have anywhere to go. It's only Ghana that I have to live in. So I don't want a country where in the future I cannot get water. My children cannot, my family cannot, my friends cannot.
So impress on the president to declare a state of emergency.
As I tell you, as we speak, there's some serious amount of work being done. Serious amount of work being done. Look,
but the people want state of emergency.
No,
Organized
no.
labor is calling
I
for
see
everybody's
it,
calling for
and declare a state of emergency. I say, so automatically when you declare a state of emergency, it solves the problem?
Yes,
no,
it does.
Doesn't.
It does. It
Omar.
solves half of the problem.
It doesn't.
We want an end to all mining.
It doesn't.
Until we see.
Let's not be sensational on some of these matters. Look, people, it involves money. People are daring. And I've told, friends, colleagues alike, look, if we do not go into the root of the matter and we are shaking the leaves, we will not solve it. Because you shake the leaves, some will fall, but the root, the trunk are still standing firm.
But you are the root.
I'm coming.
You are the one in government.
All of us.
A lot of the excavators we see belong to the politicians.
You see, they are still within the same sentimental zone.
Take me back.
You understand? Look, there are some issues that, transcend beyond the normal, point of attack. And I refer to the drug trade in, say, America. How come with all their sophistication, they cannot stop it? It is because the criminals are also, are also smarter people. All right, that's their source of livelihood. The little I have learned about galamsey, how intricate it is, it's going to take so much from all of us. Look, you go in a community, people are out there, giving information to the people in the bush, those that are coming. The forestry guys, by the time they get there, they don't see anybody. Immediately they leave, the people gather and go inside again. How are you going to deal with it? So it's going to take a lot of multifaceted approach, and that's what I've seen in the last period. Some being done. I've seen some.
So for you, if the president were listening to you, if you were invited to cabinet and the president said, "Salam, there's a call for me to impose a state of emergency. I want to hear from you as a youth wing leader." What would be your advice? Would you say, Mr. President, go ahead and impose a state of emergency, or you'd say no?
I don't see how a state of emergency solves the problem.
You don't think it will be? It's a
I don't see how it solves the problem. I don't see it being the solution. The solution is, understanding it from the roots. Look, how come today a farmer can sell his cocoa to a galamseyer? Why? So I'm saying that there's more to it than just the periphery that we are attacking. So if we don't come back, have a whole rethink of this whole thing, then we'll keep firefighting. Look,
but the idea is that
about a year, the thing goes down. Then the next year, when no one is talking about it again, they hit again. That back and forth doesn't solve the problem. And that's exactly what we have been doing over the period. Look, Umaru, we have been mining in this country before even the first Europeans set their foot in this country. So we know all about mining. And there's gold in this country from the north, or from the south all the way to the north. So our people know about mining already. We are not now coming to teach them anything about mining.
Let's talk about another thing that is connected to this issue, is unemployment, mostly of the youth.
Yeah.
You are the youth leader of your party. Your party campaigned on providing jobs for the youth. In fact, our manifesto of 2016, I still remember, was titled An Agenda for Jobs. Those jobs you promised are not there, because I'm sure that if you had jobs, maybe people will not go and risk their lives doing what they are doing in the places that they are doing it. You have failed on the job side of things, haven't you?
We haven't failed in essence.
But you've almost failed.
No. You see, you cannot say I have created all the jobs that I need to. Every country, at any point in time, there are some people who will not have jobs to do. People get out of the job market. The rate at which we are churning out graduates in this country is not commensurate to the rate at which we are creating jobs. And it is because most of the jobs is within the government sector. Almost everybody wants to go into the government sector because our private sector is a little bit, lackluster. So until we're able to empower our private sector, and that's what our 2024 manifesto is all about. But when we say Baumia means business, in terms of job creation, I'm coming. Okay. In terms of job creation, empirical data, shows that over 2.2 million, jobs have been created from state contributions and all that from 2017 all the way till date. It's quite a huge number, but it's also quite a drop in the ocean, looking at the numbers that we are churning out. So consistently we have to create more jobs. And if you pick our manifesto from the mining sector, Dr. Baumia has quite some very, innovative ideas on this whole mining, on this whole galamsey thing that he thinks that we should, explore to, one, solve the galamsey problem, and two, create more jobs within the mining sector. It's such a huge sector that we cannot, wish away. And also, it attracts so many young people. I don't know if you have gone to a galamsey pit before. I have. I
have not.
The number of young people you see, they will blow your mind. So it's an area we have to find a way. It's an enterprise we have to find, our way around, make it much more sustainable. So we are proposing that let's set up the minerals, the mining development bank, where Ghanaians can source funding, get their own equipment, so that you don't get up and go to China and bring Chinese, who come and use excavators and
But
so
Salam,
on,
you see,
destroy our environment.
You are saying today that we don't need a state of emergency. When you came into office, the president said he was going to fight this thing frontally. Yeah. You deployed an app, you deployed soldiers, you did all of that. And
I'm not really saying that we don't need it all. I am saying that.
You think the approach should be different?
I don't think that it solves the problem.
Let's talk about your campaign. How is the youth front of the NPP doing the campaign ahead of the election? Are you getting the boys and girls to come out, or they are disappointed in you? They are going the 24-hour economy?
Not at all. There's no need 24-hour economy anywhere. Yeah, the senseless policy has been dustbined.
Oh, how?
Yeah, because there's no sensible explanation, anywhere so far for it.
Kofi works for 8 hours. Amma works for 8 hours. Owusu comes to do 8 hours. That's very sensible. And it happens elsewhere.
I can see you smiling.
Me smiling?
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. That's what your mama said.
Yeah, that's quite satirical.
How?
Yeah, it's and quite a silly joke.
How?
Yeah, so the judge will sit at 1 a.m. so that they bring a criminal from Nsawam at 1:30 2 a.m. For him to judge.
Yes,
right?
Yes. What's wrong with that?
Okay.
Your government said that. Okay, not your government, but the judiciary currently is doing some extension of closing time for judges in some selected district courts. So if it can happen
to 1
there,
a.m. to 2 a.m.
No, but if you can do to 5 p.m., you can do to 8 p.m., then you can also do to 1 a.m.
You see, Omaro, dealing with the unemployment problem is a serious issue that goes beyond joke and beyond patronizing people. Let's not patronize the young people in this country. It's a very serious matter. Look, when you sit home a month or two without doing anything, that's where you know that it's a very, very depressing matter. So let's not, for the want of vote, throw anything that we think makes a good sound in the ears of voters because we want it. Let's be more practical in how we solve the problems, and that's why I would prefer a more practical approach to dealing with the problem than this, fanciful and, nonsensical explanations that we are being bombarded with left, right, and center.
You are insulting now, are you
No,
not?
I'm sorry, but I'm a youth activist, and when I see that some of these things are happening, it gets to me. So it touches me, and I am quite passionate about it.
So we see Dr. Baumia leading one campaign. We see Napo on one. We've seen Samira. We've seen Napo's wife. Are you also leading a campaign team at one side? Because I think you were in the Upper East region or something.
Yes.
What is that about?
We have been doing the youth campaign tour. I did the Baumia Youth Connect. We did the 16 regions. I've done the constituency-based one for him too, quite a number of constituencies. Now I'm leading another team doing a separate activity. So just last week I was in the north. I did 11 constituencies between Northern region and the Upper East region. I'm in Greater Accra. I've been working in some of the constituencies, and we are going to climax it with a walk on Saturday. I moved to the Western and Central region as the flag bearer is getting out. By the time I finish, I'll join him, for the final push in Ashanti region. So we have quite an elaborate, campaign structure, campaign plan. The General Secretary has been doing some fantastic work, and whole number of party activists, the women organizer, the national coordinators are out. Sometimes not, because we, the nature of our work, the hot blooded, nature of youth stuff, you see some of our things out. But there's so much being done, and it is showing in the polls.
Talk to me about the Saturday walk. What are you planning?
Yes, we are going to, come out in our numbers, take to the streets, with our party colors, walk.
Where are you doing this from? To where?
We are starting from the Obra Sport, and we'll end at Manche-Agbona, the very famous Manche-Agbona. It's about a 7-kilometer walk, through this year road, Kojo Thompson Road. We'll turn somewhere into Farisco, then Makola, then we'll end at Manche-Agbona. So I'm taking this opportunity to invite all young people to show up.
So it's for NPP youth.
If you're a sympathizer of the NPP, why not come? If you're an admirer of the NPP, come. If you're a sympathizer of the NPP, come.
And there'll be a rally at the end?
Yes. We'll end it with a rally, and we will make statements.
You're going to do profligate. You're going to do profligate. Show us that you have money.
In which sense?
I don't know.
At the rally, we'll show that we have money.
We are inviting the people to give them money. So
no. It's a health walk. We are coming to walk. Fraternize, meet and greet.
So there'll be addresses.
Yes, socialize.
Would the flag bearer be there?
The flag bearer will be there, myself, a whole lot of people, the General Secretary, the National Organizer, national leadership of the party, members of Parliament, ministers of state, so many people. Samuel Uku will be there, Cabo,
to ginger the base.
Yeah. We're going to.
How is Greater Accra region looking for you?
Very, very good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very, very, very.
The last time the NDC gave you a good whipping.
It was about 40-45%. The NDC did around 55%. So it's not a very big,
This is the national capital. A lot of the national issues are determined here, and the economy is not good for you. And the people of Accra,
that we understand.
They'll teach you a lesson, don't they?
That we understand.
Are you not afraid?
No. There is people are conscious. People are conscious of what's going on now. Okay, that's consciousness. That look, yes, things don't look good, economically, but it's everywhere in the world.
That would be your defense.
It's not a defense. It is the actual situation. And we're all fighting to get grasp of our systems. And here we haven't done badly. Look, the last report I saw of the IMF, now we are growing around 6.9%. Inflation is dropping to around 20-something percent. I'm sure by December we should be hovering around 18%. So gradually things are coming back into shape. Okay. And it's taking some effort. We understand the difficulties out there, and we sympathize with the Ghanaian people, and we tell them that don't lose hope. Yeah, we'll work and get it right.
John Mahama says he'll come and fix it. He needs
to
reset. He's coming to reset.
Failure.
He's coming to reset it.
No.
Then
we are upgrading.
He has failed, and you came to show that there's a different level of failure. So he's coming to reset.
No, that's not accurate. Look, when we came, there were just 3 astroturfs. We have taken it to over 150. As I speak, we have done over 20 brand new hospitals that have started and finished and operating. This is minus agenda 111. Look at the STEM, education that we have brought into our schools. I don't know the last time you have gone to see these public schools that we are modernizing. So a lot has been done.
Okay.
A lot has been done, and still a lot is been done. Look at the huge projects we are doing. Dualization of Angkor, in Salam Road, the one at East Legon, joining Spintex over the motorway. That's also going to see expansion. So this country has seen appreciable level of development. And I'm urging the Ghanaian people that maintain the NPP and let's continue to do the good work we are doing.
Salam Mustapha, National Youth Organiser, NPP.
And they should come on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's important.
Thank you for joining us.
Let's shut down the city.
So that's Salam Mustapha. He's a National Youth Organiser of the NPP.